All right, guys, what's up? How are you? Here I am in my home office. I'm actually getting ready to go to a wedding, but I wanted to pump out some content and give you guys some examples of taking chances and taking risks. So about seven and a half years ago, I was sitting with one of my partners in this dance world, and I said, hey, instead of renting space and always renting space for studio and for events, why don't we buy a building? It's probably gonna cost us about 800 grand, not that much. We'll be able to find what we need. We'll be able to find about 5,000 square feet. So I was pretty much lying to myself, right? And I thought I knew, but I didn't know. So anyways, long story short, we ended up finding a piece of land, which is now Rhythms, and that piece of land was $700,000. And I was like, we'll be able to build it for like $1 million. We should be fine. And I had a piece of paper and I was doing all the calculations on how much money we needed for underground and structural and furniture, fixtures, and electronics and things like that. And I was way off. I think we ended up spending like 2.2 all in. Point being is we were in contract on the land for a year and nobody would give us a loan, because every time we went to a bank, the banks would say, what are you trying to do? You have ballet on one side and you have a nightclub on another side. And nobody believed in our business plan, right? And we're spending money hand over fist on topographical reports and parcel maps and traffic surveys and soils reports and trying to get the building permits early so that when we do get a loan, we can just start building right away, right? The problem is nobody would give us a loan, and it was like 50 plus banks over that year that just told us no. So long story short, we ended up getting a bank in the last 45. So let me go back. So there was about so we're in like month 8 or 9 of being in contract on this land. And the seller says, hey, I'm only going to give you 3 more months to get a loan. And then that's it. Like, I can't give you any more time. And the only reason why I'm even giving you that time is because you're crazy for spending 100 grand on all this stuff and you don't even have a loan yet. Woo, man, there was pressure there, right? So we ended up getting a bank to finance us. We had like 40 days left until that year was up. And we had a bank that said, yes, we'll finance you. We approve you. And we're 1 week before closing. And the bank says, we're going to pull $350,000 from your loan for furniture, fixtures, electronics, mirrors, flooring, all that stuff, because we don't like your debt to income ratio. Are you okay with that? Well, we didn't have a choice, right? We had to close. So we're like, yeah, no problem. No worries. We'll just take it, right? So we closed on the loan, and the next day we ended up pulling like 350 grand in high interest, 30% loans just to get furniture, fixtures, electronics, flooring, bar equipment, all that stuff. And thank God it worked out, right? This time, taking this chance actually worked out. So Rhythms Dance Studio and Event Center has been open 5.5 years, and finally it's thriving. But you know, we had to get through paying all those high interest loans off and consolidating debt and doing all that. And it was a real, I mean, it was brutal. It was probably the most brutal business venture that I've ever done out of all of my business ventures. So in saying that, you know, this is one of the risks that I've taken that actually worked out. I did a video before on, you know, investing in homes and not really know what's going on and trusting someone else, and I lost all of them to foreclosure. But in this case, it actually worked out. It's thriving. We're the only event center studio of its kind, I think, at least on the West Coast, if not America. And we're very, very proud of it. So anyways, I hope this helps you guys to take risks, but I can tell you this, take calculated risks. Be very, very conservative. If you do open a business, try and have at least 1 to 2 years of reserves in the bank account, because you are going to lose money. People aren't going to know you. It doesn't matter how amazing the place is. It takes time to build the business. So hope this helps you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.